I want to share with you a really delicious 20-minute midweek meal that heroes these kidney beans. A fantastic store cupboard staple, great value, great source of protein, counts as one of your 5 fruit and veg a day. So this is my easy veggie spice rice recipe, and we're going to put this rice dish together with other veggies, a little fried egg, and I think you're going to love it. First up, 2 onions. I'm just going to slice up the onions any way you like. And then I've got 1 clove of garlic that I'm going to finely slice for a nice bit of flavour. Put a nice little lug of olive oil into the pan, and then just scrape your onions and garlic into that oil. Give it a nice little mix. Let's get these onions getting soft, sweet, caramelised and delicious. And as it starts to fry, what I'm going to do is add some sourness to that. So just a little swig of vinegar goes in. So this way you're going to get sweet and sour. Then I'm going to season heavily with black pepper, a nice pinch of sea salt, and then we're going to add some spice. And this is a really great way to add big flavour to your cooking. So I'm using Cajun seasoning here, which is about 8 or 9 different spices, big flavour, fast. So stir this through, and you can imagine now the flavour's just getting more interesting and more delicious. So, herbs, they're fantastic. They transform your cooking. I'm just going to take a nice little wodge like this. So in you go. It's already smelling amazing, by the way. So I'm very, very excited about this dish. I'm now going to go in with 1 stock cube. This is a veggie stock cube. If you want to use beef or chicken, do whatever you want, just for a nice base flavour. And then we're going to go in with the rice. So, look, I want 300 grams of long grain rice. You can use basmati rice if you want to, right? It's basically a large builder's mug. So we're going to toast the rice in all that incredible flavour. You'll see it almost goes translucent. We're going to go in with 2 tins of kidney beans, juice and all. The great thing about kidney beans, and actually all tin beans, is they're ready and raring to go. The liquor that they come in is really, really useful as well. That's going to give this rice dish a lovely, beautiful, sort of deep red colour, which is going to be amazing. So in this recipe, the principle is perfect rice. So I'm going to give you a recipe which is based around the absorption method. What is that? It means we're not just going to boil rice, right? We're going to have the perfect amount of liquid to the perfect amount of rice to give you the perfect texture of rice. So remember, we did 1 cup of rice. Now I'm going to do 2 cups of boiling water. And that is the perfect equation to give you a delicious rice that's nice and oozy. If you want it to be a little bit drier, then just go 1.5 mugs of boiling water. So bring that to the boil, have a look at that, look at the colour, right? Adding these flavours, adding these techniques to the rice dish doesn't just give us a side dish, it gives us a meal, right? And when we put that with a lovely fried egg, it's fantastic for midweek, full of flavour, gonna make you feel great, and it's gonna be really, really affordable as well. So look, that's come to the boil. I'm gonna turn it down to medium, lid goes on top, 10 minutes, and then I'll show you what to do next. So it's had 10 minutes. Let's have a little look in here. You can see the way that it's all kind of cooked into itself. There's still a little bit of moisture there. So at this stage, we've got about 4 more minutes of cooking to do. It's that quick, right? So it's a really nice quick dish. I want to get another veggie in there that's colourful, full of deliciousness. So I've got 320 grams of frozen peas, and I'm literally just going to sprinkle that over the top. The thing about frozen veggies is they're picked at their best. So lid on, and then we'll steam those peas on top of the rice so we retain the colour and the nutrition and all the good stuff. So, fried eggs. Let me show you how you can turn everyday fried eggs into next level fried eggs. So on a medium heat, a little bit of oil. These are British free-range eggs. While that pan is heating up and before it's hot, just crack your eggs in. Look at that. And let them heat up in the pan, right? If you put it into hot oil, it will start spitting and splurting, and it's not as easy to do. What I want to do is flavour these eggs. Take a little bit of salt, and I want to take a little bit of pepper, but also don't forget we got some of that lovely Cajun spice. This just transforms your humble fried egg to the next level. Beautiful flavours. And then you can angle the pan just a little bit and take the spoon and just pour over some of that oil, just so you kind of lightly cook the top. That's the way I like them cooked. And if we go back to the rice now, you can see how the peas have steamed beautifully. I'm just going to take my wooden spoon and just fold it through. Look at that. And what we've done is not just create a rice side dish, but a proper meal, full of the good stuff. In here, you've got 3 of your 5 fruit and veg a day in 1 meal. It's balanced because you've got the beans and the rice, so it's a complete protein. We've made it tasty with the cooking method of the onions, the vinegar, all those lovely spices. Absolutely gorgeous. And also, it's going to be a generous portion. We're going to get a nice plate of food. It's generous, really generous. I'm going to take my egg, dab it off on some kitchen paper, a little bit of Cajun spice. Eggs are an incredible protein to have available. And as you can see, they cook in absolutely no time at all. That is a beautiful thing. For me, I think this time of year, when it's still chilly out there, you know, this is a lovely, warming dish. And I think that your lot are gonna love that. So let's have a little try. Bust into the egg. It's nice and oozy, hot and steaming. Mmm. Delicious, really, really good. That sweet and sour onion is in there. It's got that little tang, and with the spice, it's really good. Wow.